I want to just flat out ask, like, what's y'all opinions on body counts? Would y'all not fuck with someone based off of what they're allegedly too high and too low, and what's low to you? Like, is that due to a certain age? And like, why are like topics like this or just overall on relationships on the internet getting more and more and higher views compared to, I feel like, at least when I was younger, you pretty much look like a lame asking anybody for advice on relationships. So maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my friend group. I don't know. Let me know. I want to make me an example too. The only reason why this even became an idea for a video is somebody had brought it up to me when I was I was telling them about like a past person I was entertaining pretty much, and he was just like, everybody's gonna do them, do what you want or do what's best to you. Don't give a fuck. Shit, if I'm being real, I strongly agree. Like, shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, shit, run it up if you wish. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like the saying, like, love who you love, but be smart about it. Fuck who you want to fuck, but be smart about it. Worry about diseases and shit like that. To me personally, I want to see if I'm going to get called insecure. I feel like if you're asking mine, especially like randomly, like why wouldn't I? Like out of my whole life, like honestly, I only been asked that by one partner, but yeah, it just had me curious. It's like, what made you look at me and ask me that? Did you expect me to say a high number, or did you expect me to say a low number? Like my tone of voice made you ask that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know. Oh, also another thing, I feel like if you got like a certain number and you don't know what you're really into or like and doing, depending on how made it to a certain numbers, man, I see it as a red flag. Like, you shouldn't have around like 30 bodies and don't know if don't know what the hell you're actually interested in bed. Like, that to me just don't make a little bit sense. Like, I don't mind you actually going into there, but it just makes me curious. Like, are you actually into sex? Like, do you like the act, or do you just like the idea of having somebody you want to fuck with, you putting your dick inside them, or, just for the women, like somebody inside you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never heard a dude who allegedly, like, had, like, 30 bodies and I guess, I try to come off as if they were telling the truth, or let's say 50, 60, whatever the fuck, and he can't tell you if he, like, had or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point, like, it just gotta make sense. One thing, I see it as another red flag if something external to us, because typically I personally never ask the question. I guess for whatever reason, the question does pop up and then you're resistant to tell me. Like, if you're resistant to tell me, I ain't gonna capture you. I'm the type to probably end a relationship. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, do you not trust me? Like, yeah, like, you don't fuck with me that much that you think you telling me about past niggas is, you know what I'm saying, gonna make you seem like a bad person. It's either that or that you're potentially hiding a red flag and willingly gaslighting. Like, I genuinely believe most dudes don't give a fuck, especially around a certain age. They're pretty much just asking to get a reaction out of you, or, potentially see your logic behind it. Like, I'll tell you a little bit about myself personally. I feel like it's way easier to overlook something, you know what I'm saying, if, they were just horny. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, that makes complete sense. Like, I don't know what dude wouldn't understand that, in my opinion. But, if you're out here like, we were trying to set up a date for like 3 months. It was like, whole time it was like messing around and stuff like that. And he did this and that wrong, and it just ended up cutting it off. I didn't really feel like I was loved or respected. Me, I'm a grown man. I got my own opinion, shit. But, it's just certain shit I can't. I be looking at you a little retarded. Like, you a grown-ass woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 24 for those no. Let's just push her age a little 30. Let's say 35, or close to 30 or some shit like that. Like, my big fella, like, you never had a serious relationship. Like, you don't know how this shit go. Like, it took you that long to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long was you realistically gonna be goofy? Like, were y'all just on the phone and FaceTime and shit like that? Never even went on a date. He had to do nothing to pretty much prove that he was serious. It's always like, fuck, the fucking part is what you were fucking for. Like, you were fucking to have a boyfriend versus actually enjoying the act based off of how it was, like, told. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me. Like, that also, it makes me lose a little bit of, I won't say respect or disrespect the person. It would make me, let's say if I were to get in the bed with them, lose a little bit. Like, for example, like, there's a pretty much like a stereotype about dudes not pretty much caring if if that girl is pleased or not, like, in bed. They think based off what I hear, like, was being presented on the internet, that pretty much a lot of dudes allegedly don't care. But it you know, you got to take that with a grain of salt, you know, especially due to whoever you're listening to, right? Like, I had asked someone, I was like, have you ever communicated what you want? Have you ever thought about it? And, you know, you say no, and, you know, you talking about you did this, like, consistently. There's around, like, 30, 40 people. I'm just throwing out random numbers. You know, I'm just looking at you a little different. Like, how many times you got to get hit on the head to realize, like, damn, maybe I don't want to get smacked on the head no more. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, like, I have a dude, like, that I know, I'm like, bro, how many times you got to cheat on you before you stop being a simp and step the shit up? Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, it's certain topics that just end up coming around to, you know, they end up leading to, like, the body count topic. Like, if you're a cheater and shit, you tell them you only had 3 relationships, how many bodies do you have? Like, that ain't nothing I personally ask, but I'm just making up something as I guess somebody would ask. It's like, shit, if that's the case, it's like, shit, you had to be cheating a lot, you know, something. But that's the whole part of the thing to me. Like, it's when you gotta purposely hide something because you know it's like some past that you didn't want to speak on or shit like that. How can I get comfortable with you? Like, I don't. What the fuck? Like, are we being for real? Like, if you grown, I genuinely feel like, man or woman. Let's say if you a dude and you like getting your ass ate or pegged, like, boy, I feel like if you know, like, especially like just say you at a workplace or you actually meet around an apartment complex, like, you know it's a risk of your business, like, getting out there. Don't be doing nothing you ain't willing to stand on. Don't be telling nobody or even get close to nobody if you don't genuinely feel like they would accept you for knowing that about you. Like, I feel like it's sad people feel like they have to purposely hide evidence in order to get someone or keep someone's interest. Like, and then they also be surprised, like, your reaction when you tell them. I'm just like, bro, it's never about the act. It's about the trust. Like, why would you feel like you need to hide anything from me as while you're telling me you love me and all this other stuff to keep me around? Like, I don't see how people don't get the disloyal part to it or where it could potentially create a lack of trust. Because whether you lie about, like, you, I don't know, farting in public or, I don't know, let's just say, bring it back to the body counts, for example. What are you willing to lie about in order just to seem cool or get whatever you want for being in my presence? You know, that, and like, what limit should it go? Should I trust you? It's just like, I don't even want to have those thoughts. That's why, you know, shit, I don't see the point of keeping up the conversation unless you're trying to test someone. But I never personally test someone because, shit, based off what I hear with these situations, like, 9 to 10, if you got to test a motherfucker in general, it's time to leave. But, shit, you know, y'all let me know, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, I got my own opinions. I don't really care, depending on how it comes up. Like I said, I only been asked like one time my whole life, and I only asked them because they asked me. Yeah, that, you know, I mean, I think like maybe like in like middle school, I asked somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, like, what's your opinion on it?